Fuego. Strawberry lemonade. I'm good. I'm blessed. Thank you to everybody who showed love to Steelboy for his birthday. Had a great time. I think we're done with birthdays for a little while now. I think the next birthday is going to be Lele, October 17th. Still got a little ways away. Happy birthday. Whoever's birthday was in the last couple of days, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to whoever's birthday is coming up. We have 4th of July coming up. Not sure what you guys are doing, but I think I'm gonna go to Palmdale, where I grew up. Palmdale, Lancaster for 4th of July, because out there, you're allowed to do fireworks, like the big ones. So I think I'm gonna go out there and do some fireworks. I might stream it for you guys, give you guys a fireworks show just in case you guys have nowhere to go on July 4th. Some exciting news is that I'll be going to New York this week. Obviously with Alexa, we're going out there. She hasn't seen her family in a little while. She hasn't seen her family in a little while, so we're gonna go visit her family, spend some time in the city, go get some New York, New Jersey bagels. Gotta get the pizza. So it's gonna be fun. If you guys are out in New York, let me know. Maybe we can hang out. Yeah, we're gonna try our best to stream it. I heard the weather has been terrible out there though. You heard the weather's been bad? Yeah. Bree told you the weather's been raining?
Hot.
It's hot? I heard it's been raining.
It was 100 degrees today.
100 in New York? Guys, Ray said that he heard it was 100 degrees out in Jersey.
But I think on the weekend it rained.
So we're gonna try to find some things to do. We're obviously gonna try to stream it. We have a few cool little plans we wanna do out there. I know Alexa wants to do some stuff with you guys. I know she wants to take me to the shore, Jersey Shore. She said I should get a spray tan and everything and go to the shore.
It's raining.
Yeah, hopefully it's not raining. If it's not raining, we'll do a lot of stuff. And then she wants to do like in a life of Alexa of what she does out there. So that should be interesting. And then I obviously want to go to New York and like do a little bit of shopping and stuff like that. So it's gonna be fun. Definitely a different vibe than LA. So we're like trying to fill out the volume because if you can see behind us, I'm not sure if you guys can hear the waterfall. Show them the waterfall real quick so they can see. Like, look at this beautiful waterfall over here, but it's loud, so I'm not sure if you guys can hear. So yeah, it's a little loud, but it's very peaceful. It sounds nice. But a lot of you guys were asking how Steelboy's birthday went. And you guys had a lot of questions regarding his birthday. And I just want to say that it was amazing. And he had probably the best time that he's had. And you guys know, like, especially for my kids' birthdays, I try to like go all out. I just try to always make sure like my kids, you know, always are having a good time on their birthdays, and I'm always considerate of like what they want. And because the truth is, like, I feel like I have the best kids in the world, and they really do deserve everything that I give them. So for all those asking how Steelboy's birthday was, it was amazing. And the day of his birthday, if you guys didn't see, we got to, I was able to rent out one of the biggest indoor jump places in LA. It's called Funbox. For those of you that are parents and want to take your kids there, it's called Funbox. And I got to rent it out for a few hours for Steelboy. And I just want to say that, like, not just Still Boy, but I think I had one of the best times I've had in a while, because it was all of us together and being able to share and show the kids that we were all spending time together and having a good time at the same time was really special to me. And I appreciated everyone that was there, that was able to have a good time for Still Boy. And like, that was like everything to see my kids happy in that way. Yeah, it was special for sure. Cause you guys know, like, it hasn't been the easiest lately. And, you know, as parents, we try our best for our kids, and we try to like keep, you know, our problems and our feelings away, and always put them first. And so that day was really special. And Still Boy felt that it was special, and, you know, he had even more of a good time because he saw his whole family together having a good time. And I just want to say, like, it's not easy to do, like, being, like, having to put your pride and ego aside. And there may be, like, you know, times you want to say something, or you may want to act a certain way. And it's like, when you really think about it, like, none of that shit even matters besides your kid's happiness, end of the day. Because there's certain things that like because of your ego or your pride or whatever, that you want to like do and handle a certain way. But it's like, what does that do? It doesn't do anything but hurt the kids, or it's always just like a negative effect every time. And so being able to go there like peacefully and happily and spend time with Still Boy for his birthday at the jump place was probably the best thing for everyone. And also too, like, I know a lot of you guys hardly ever see me vent or show my emotions, because I'm just not one to like do that. I just want you guys to know that, like, I'm human like you guys, and there's times that I feel more than others, and there's days that are harder than others. And I think yesterday was a harder day for me. And I think you guys saw that, and saw that I wrote a message on my Snapchat last night, and I was kind of just like in my thoughts and a little bit in my feelings, because I think as a father with three kids and two young girls, it's hard to see your kids spend a lot of time with someone, another man that isn't their father, right? And when I see, you know, pictures being posted a certain way, or I feel like it might be, you know, subliminal, or might be a, you know, for whatever reason, you know, I think it hits a little different, because you guys know me with my kids. I always want the best for them, and I always want them to be happy, and I always want them to be safe and protected. And for me, like, not really knowing somebody, I think that's what's difficult. And all as a father, all you can really do is trust the mother of your kids. That's all you can do is trust. That's it. Trust that they're safe, trust that everything is good. And so I think yesterday I was in my feelings a little bit because it is new. All this is new for us all, not just me, but for the kids. And I genuinely just want everybody to be in a good place and be happy. So yeah, I get to vent to you guys a little bit today since I'm by myself, and there's times where I just think and wonder if I'm, doing the right things as a co-parent, and I'm handling certain situations the right way, and I'm doing the best that I can for my kids. I think about that a lot. And it's like, I know a lot of dads that would act or handle things differently than how I've been handling things. I know if one of my friends, saw the things that I saw, online or whatever, like they would act a lot different. They would crash out. And there's been times where I've had to hold back because, end of the day, it's really not my place. And, as much as I try to have some control and protect them, I do what I can, but I also have to know that I can only control so much. And end of the day, I gotta trust the situation. And that's what I've been trying to do. And I feel like I'm doing a decent job. There's times where, I may not say the right thing, or I may not handle it the best. But again, this is all new to me. And I think it's my situation, y'all, only people really knew. You guys know how I feel about my kids, but I don't know what it is. I just feel like I'm a different type of dad. My kids genuinely are my world. It's even weird because I can't picture my life when I didn't have kids. And since Elle's now 9 years old, I've experienced 9 years of experience of having a kid, and they are everything to me. And I think I got that from my parents and my dad, how he raised me and he loved on me and my brother. And it's just that love is just different. I'm willing to do anything for them at any time. And so I think because of that reason, because of how much love I have for them, I think it makes it even harder for me. Because as you guys know, there's fathers out there that aren't really present in their kids' lives. And I think they're able to not really care so much, care what goes on, care what they do, care what they're around. And they're just cool, the baby mama has them and I get to do whatever I want. Me, fuck no. I'm thinking about them. When they're not with me, I'm thinking about them 24/7. I'm calling and checking in on them when they're not with me. And they're with me almost every day. So it's it's a little different for me, y'all. So please, I know a lot of you guys want to talk shit about my situation or whatever, but it's my real life that I deal with on a daily basis. And I'm human like you guys. I'm trying my best, Also, too, I also think about, sorry if I'm talking a lot, but there's times I think about like, I always think about like, what if, right? Like, what ifs? Like, if she was in another situation with somebody else, talking about Catherine, if she was in a relationship with somebody else that wasn't Igor, and say it was like an athlete or a rapper, I think I'd be going through it right now. I think it would be not a good situation for me and that person, because we know how that situation could be if it was like that. But I have a lot of respect for Igor, her partner, in a lot of ways, because, you know, even though he doesn't have kids, he has treated my kids like his own. And no matter what, I have to respect that. And you guys know there's certain things that goes on that I don't respect, but has nothing to do with my kids. And that's on them. But when it comes to my kids, I'll always have respect for the way that he treats my kids and he loves on my kids. And you can't ask for nothing more than that. Like, I felt like if it was somebody else that wasn't him, it could have been, you know, not a good situation. And I pray that the situation is where it is. And I'm very thankful. I really am. And there's times that it may not look like it. And this may be the first time I'm saying it, even though, like, I felt like I've given him his flowers before on the way that he treats my kids. But if this is the first time you guys are hearing it now, I just want to say that I'm very thankful. Because as hard as it is seeing certain things, it also, the flip side of that is also a lot of joy and happiness and positivity that I feel when they are around him. I know. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing too, is like, you never know when you find somebody new. You never know how they're going to handle your life or handle your situation or handle your kids, right? And I think that she found somebody that she's able to trust with her kids, and she appreciates the love for her kids, and so did I. Like, even though you guys think Alexa is young, she comes off very mature. She was raised extremely well by one of the best mothers that I've ever met. And even though she is young, she acts like a mother, and she loves my kids to death and will do anything for them, and is always there for them, and not just like as a mother, but like as like a bestie type. Like, literally, like, my kids enjoy every moment with Alexa, and I'm very, very thankful for that, because it could be like one way or it could be another way. Like, it's very rare when it's in the middle, right? Like someone like Alexa could really be loving and spend time with them, or she could like be someone who doesn't want no parts and gets annoyed with them and whatever the fuck, right? But she's the best with them. And I think Catherine and I got lucky with our new partners for sure. And I know we're both appreciative for that. Yeah, and also too, like, I think one thing that people don't realize too is like our new partners, you guys don't realize like what they have to go through and what they have to experience because of our situation or our dynamic, right? Like, have you guys ever thought about how maybe Igor feels about everything or how Alexa feels about everything? Like, I'm sure their position isn't easy either. Like, I know for me, like, if I was in their position, I probably would, I'm just being honest, I probably wouldn't want no parts. Obviously, it depends on how much love I have for the person I won't accept, but, it's low-key a lot of baggage. I ain't gonna lie, like, it's a lot of baggage. Having 3 kids, even though they're the best kids in the world, it's still a lot of baggage, right? And so I think you guys gotta, show them a lot of love and respect always, because, they both deal with it very well, very well. Right? Yeah, you guys are saying you lose your shit. Yeah, 100%, 100%. Like being comfortable, like someone being comfortable enough that, their person is in constant communication with the mother of their kids, or they're hanging out, spending time, still raising the kids together, doing a great job co-parenting. Like, that's not easy to just throw yourself in the mix and for it to be normal. Like, majority of the time, you guys know, majority of co-parenting doesn't exist. Good co-parenting doesn't exist. Like, it's either one or the other. It's either the mom just has the kids, or the dad is around, but it's super toxic. It's very rare for both parents to have the kids just about every day and for it to be a good co-parenting situation. It's very rare. So shit is not easy. Usually if someone comes in as a new couple, like, they don't have to worry about their person communicating with the mother of the kids, or the girl's new person communicating with the baby daddy, because that shit hardly ever happens. But when there's a good co-parenting situation, like, there's a lot that people got to deal with. So I tip my hat off to both of them for handling, the situation very, very well. And not only that, but the drama that has came along with this shit. Like to get random hate because you're affiliated with somebody, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. I think a lot of people are lame for coming at Alexa sideways just because she's affiliated. Like, I think that shit's lame. Like, she ain't do nothing wrong. Like, what has Alexa done wrong since she's known me? Like, y'all, can anybody really say anything that Alexa has done something wrong? Like, no, she's done everything great. So, oh my Lord, we got babies yelling in the back. So I think I find it interesting that, people have their opinions on someone that is new to a situation and has done nothing wrong, right? But I also respect Alexa for not giving a fuck about what people say about her. And I'll pat myself on the back because I taught her that. I've been like being that, support system in that way of letting her know that, like, don't be bothered by any of that. Because like someone else, I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, someone else in Alexa's position would 100% fold and not be able to handle it. I can almost guarantee it. Like, anybody that's new to social media and doesn't do social media for a living would read some of these comments that people leave on her pages, and she would not be able to handle it. And she would honestly probably, whoever it would be, probably would go back home and go back to what they were doing and not put up with any of it because they don't need it, right? But she different. She a different breed. Yeah, I'm sure you guys can agree. You guys know someone else probably would have been like, I'm out. I'm sorry. I got love for you, but this is too much. Why is Joe Schmo DMing me or leaving a hate comment when I ain't do nothing? Like, why are people attacking me when this is your shit? Yeah, definitely is a lot of pressure, for sure. But all I can do is like reassure her that she's doing a great job and she has nothing to worry about. And you guys know how the internet is. Like, 1 minute people are saying something, next minute people are saying something else. 1 minute they can love you, 1 minute they can hate you. It just comes with, being on the internet. And, there's always pros and cons to everything in life. And we're just here doing the best we can, doing the best we can. Yes, guys, I seen that Big Z got married. Man, guys, it's a big moment for anybody. Just want to congratulate him and his wife for getting married. It's a big deal. It's crazy because you guys don't know, like, Big Z's still a young man, like, young man, not even close to being 30. And seeing him, get married and then about to have kids is like, damn, like, that's big time. That's big time. That's like everybody's like dreams and goals is getting married and having kids. So again, congratulations to them. Yeah, guys. Yeah, who's next to get married, y'all? Like, sheesh. Who's next to get married? It's either gonna be Ray or Landon. Ray or Landon. Does it count for me? Like, because I never had a ceremony. So I guess I could still experience a ceremony, right? One day, I could still experience a ceremony. I think that'd be really nice to do. But who do you guys think is going to be next? It's called a ceremony, right? When you have like a wedding? What's a ceremony, guys? Am I tripping? Because you guys are saying I had a ceremony. Is it a wedding? I thought a ceremony is when you had a wedding, you bring everybody together. So I've never had one of those. Guys, help me out. I'm looking at Ray. He's behind the camera, by the way. Oh, ceremony is exchange of vows. Yes. If that's the case, I did have a ceremony. My apologies. I guess I just didn't have a wedding, right?
Change your vows with people around.
No, vows can be with one person. Yes.
That's not a ceremony.
So maybe you guys are wrong then. Can you look it up? A reception.
Reception, there you go.
I never had a reception. Right, guys? Is that what I... Oh my God, I think we're all confused. Reception, wedding, ceremony. What, like, can someone explain that? So I did have a ceremony, right, guys? I've already experienced a ceremony. Is that what you guys are saying? Yes. Okay, so I haven't had a wedding then. Yes, I've never had a wedding yet, so I can still experience that for the first time. So with that being said, who do you guys think is gonna get married next? Is it Landon? Is it Ray?
Landon.
Is it me? Is it...
It's Landon.
Who else is in the mix? Is it Joe? Definitely not Joe. Ray saying it's Landon. Yeah, sounds about right. Landon should be the next to get married. They said Landon getting married every day on Snap. Yeah, he is. Landon been married about 10 times.
He said, this is the day. Her big day.
Landon keeps saying, the big day. And then when he does have a big day, everybody's going to be like...
He had it?
Yeah. That's funny, guys. If I ever get married again, I would love to have my wedding somewhere out of the country. I want to go somewhere really far and bring out my friends and family. I want to do it like dope. Yeah, like somewhere Italy, Greece, Paris, like somewhere just like so romantic and something that I could never experience like that ever again. Like that has to happen if I get married again. And I think every man's goal, well, we would all assume every man's goal is to be married. So with that being said, like, yes, I would love for that to happen one day for me. Hope you guys would all want that for me. They said definitely not every man's goal.
It's true.
I would say majority, I would say 70%, 75% of men would like to be married.
But not like the whole wedding, like...
Yeah, I feel like a wedding is more, you know, a woman wants to experience all of that. But I feel like to have a wife and to still...
Family.
Wife, family, friends, to all celebrate that, I feel like men would like that. Yeah.
No.
You don't want that? I think that's fun. It's like almost like a celebration party.
Yeah, but that's not every man's goal. You made it seem like
I feel like that's a goal in life.
no.
Is to have kids and get married. I feel like the big three is to get married, have kids, and have a home.
No,
That's the big three.
it's to have a family, and whether wedding puts a label on marriage is different.
Really?
I think to me it's just
Maybe nowadays
yeah,
a wedding isn't as
significant.
as before. Yeah.
There's too many broken marriages. Like,
Yeah, nowadays a lot of broken marriages. I agree. But I still think that's still a big three. Would you guys agree? Yes, guys. Also, having a good job comes with like being able to buy your own home.
I'd rather buy a home first and then have a wedding. I'm not gonna get a wedding and I don't even have a home.
So Ray's saying his big three is buy a home first, get a girlfriend, and then have kids.
Okay, I didn't say the home is in front of the kids and the girl.
That's what
I
Ray
would rather
said.
get a home for my girl and my kids
Okay, so
before I have a wedding. Married is different. Like if you were gonna write the paper, I'll write the paper right now.
okay.
But a wedding is different.
I had a girlfriend, then I had kids, and then I had a home.
What about the wedding
I did everything backwards.
or the ceremony thing?
Yeah, that happened a few years later.
After kids.
After kids, it happened. So I did shit backwards. Yeah, I feel like if the perfect, well, there's no perfect situation, right? Everybody's situation is different. And I feel like every situation is a blessing. But if someone was able to map out their life exactly how they wanted to, I feel like it would be, yes, having a good job, buying your home, your dream home, or it's a beautiful home for yourself, having a significant other. If you want to get married, you can get married. If you want to have a wedding, you can have a wedding, and then having kids. That is the perfect play. I mean, I would assume. Now, when it comes to the age on doing that, I don't know. Because I wouldn't want to change my situation. If I could do it all over again, I wouldn't change how my life turned out. I wouldn't. And the way that I had kids and the 3 kids I have, I wouldn't change a damn thing. But I will say that if I was giving advice to a friend or a family member, I would say experience, and maybe to you guys, giving advice to you guys, if you haven't yet had any kids or got married, I would say experience what you want to experience in your life from when you're 18 years old, just say when you get out of school, whether that's high school or college, till you're about 28 to 30, okay? Experience whatever you want to do, travel the world, work as hard as you can, buy whatever you want, enjoy yourself. From ages 20 to 30, and then when you hit 30, start figuring out exactly what you want and how you want to do it with having your own family. That's what I would say. That's what I would say. Because then, like, at least before you have kids and you have a significant other, you get to like say, I got to experience all that. You don't feel like you missed out or anything, or you're trying to like gain back time after you have kids. You know what I mean? Like for me now, I'm trying to figure out like how to travel, to experience new things, new places, you know, and it's hard for me to do because I can't be away from my kids more than 3-4 days. 2-3 days go by and I'm like, fuck, I miss my kids. I start getting depressed. I start feeling like some part of me is missing. Like, it's just hard, guys, hard. So again, I would say experience as much as you can before you're 30, because when 30 hits, it's time to start thinking about your future. Because remember, 28 to 38, prime years, prime years. Yeah, you're right. I think being married before 28 is early. I do agree with that. I do agree. I wish there was a statistic that would say successful marriages, meaning people staying together for X amount of years, like what age year should you get married? Like, what's a good age to get married? Is there a statistic on that? I would assume ages between 30 and 40. Actually, I would assume probably ages between 32 and 38. I feel like those are like the years that you're like ready. You have a good job. You know what you want in life. You experienced everything. I love this stream, guys. I love just talking to you guys. And it's good. It feels like therapy for me because, like, when do I ever get to talk about this shit? Also, too, I realized that, like, because I had kids at such a young age, I had to always figure everything out. You know, I always had to, like, figure out what to do as a father, figure out how to handle a certain situation, figure out how to, like, be a provider, you know? And I feel like that turned me into, like, a beast. You know what I mean? It turned me into, like a superhero. I feel like a superhero sometimes because there's certain things that, like, you guys don't see that I'm able to, like, handle or accomplish. And I'm very blessed to be able to, like, do certain things I do. And I feel like that's also a reason why I'm able to be the father that I am. Yeah, you guys are right. My kids did, like, that's one thing that I will say when you're young, when you have kids, well, what it should do is, like, bring motivation to your life. And when I was 22 years old, I promise you guys, having kids was not a thought in my head. Basketball was everything in my head. But when I found out I was having a kid, there was this, like, switch that went on in my head. And I had to figure it the fuck out. And I was willing to do anything and whatever it took to figure it out. And when my daughter Elle was born, from that day on, that shit brought me so much motivation to my life that I didn't know I needed and turned me into a beast. And they are a huge reason why I'm able to do so much and grind so hard because of them. Like, shit. I really wonder what my life would be if I was still playing basketball. You guys ever wonder that? What I'd be doing if I never had kids and I'd be playing basketball somewhere? I wonder, like, how my life would have turned out. I know I would always be in a good place because I'm always the type to, like, figure it out. But, like, I really wonder, like, what would I be doing? Where would I be living? How long would I have played basketball for? Like, Yeah, you guys probably would have never have met me. I was just playing basketball somewhere. That's what's crazy. That's what's really crazy. You guys wouldn't even have known me. We would never be family. I wouldn't have all these damn family members here watching me, supporting me, showing me so much love, me bringing happiness to you guys' life, making you laugh, making you smile. I'd be just hustling, working my ass off, working out every day of my life playing basketball. Life is really crazy.
Shanghai Sharks.
What's that?
Be in China playing.
Or
where do you think you'd be playing?
I probably would be playing in China, for real. I think they wanted me to go, it was somewhere in Italy. It was Italy, China, and it was one other place. I might have been Rome.
That's Italy.
Yeah, Rome, Italy, somewhere in Rome. I think that was actually the exact spot was Rome.